Hi, I'm Darlene Trowbridge, and I've been on Facebook way too much since this quarantine happened, but I've noticed that everybody's making their own videos. And it's something that I never considered doing. But on Saturday night before Easter, my husband and I were settling in to watch a movie when I felt such a strong compulsion to write this down. And so now I think maybe I have something worth sharing that will give you hope. And this is with apologies to Clement who this was adapted from A Visit from St. Nicholas. Most of us know it as The Night Before Christmas. 'Twas the night before Easter, during Passover week. The whole world had stopped stirring, the outlook was bleak. Red trimmings were hung over door frames with care, in hopes that the virus would pass over there. The children were homeschooled and parents were tired, while few were aware of what had really transpired. I in my PJs and David with tea had just settled in to watch some TV. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my chair to see what was the matter. Away to the window I slid across the floor, unbolted the locks, and threw open the door. The Passover moon in the sky was so bright, it lent the brilliance of midday to the whole world that night. When what to my wondering eyes did appear but a lion who whispered, "There's no need to fear." His eyes were so tender, yet healed as they sliced, and I knew in a moment he must be the Christ. More rapid than eagles, his angels they came, and they sang, and they bowed and exalted his name. Your master, your savior, your counselor and friend, the King of all kings, no beginning and no end. You're the Lion of Judah and the sacrificial lamb, Son of God, Rabbi, the greatest I am. As leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle mount to the sky, so up to the housetop the angels they soared. The lion he joined them and let out a roar. And then in a twinkling I fell to my knees. His glory encompassed all I could see. As I lifted my eyes and was turning around, down from the rooftop Jesus sprang with a bound. And the light, it encircled his head like a wreath. But that was nothing compared to his hair underneath. He was dressed all in white from his head to his toes, and his robe was ablaze with flecks of pure gold. His eyes, how they twinkled, they were so full of mirth, but I knew they perceived every detail on earth. His face was compelling, his form strong and tall, and the love, oh, the love from this man, Lord of all. I saw holes in his wrists. I dared not raise my head. And then he chuckled and announced, "They just thought I was dead." His disarming smile quickly put me at ease, and then he pulled out a giant ring full of keys. He held it up, shook it, and his eyes, how they shined. He said, "See what I've got? The victory's mine. Send out the message that there's no need to fear. I'm just kind of resetting the whole earth this year. Too many have forgotten what's important in life. They're focused on self, and they're driven by strife. Most of my people are divided today, and for over 2,000 years I've watched in dismay as they follow a doctrine or a man that they see. They've forgotten the objective is to just follow me. It's their job to love instead of condemn. Some assume I hung on that cross just for them. I died for everyone who's ever been on this earth and loved each of them intimately, even prior to birth. They've forsaken grace and mercy and the reasons I died. So now they have time to set all that aside. Free will is still there, so they each have a choice. And if my people will listen, they'll still hear my voice. This illness will pass, and the whole earth will see that all will be fine if they'll focus on me. I'm setting the stage to awe and amaze, and where there's just been a spark, there will soon be a blaze. I've prepared all eternity for this moment in time, when my glory will follow those folks who are mine. And then giving a smile, once again he arose, his angels behind him as I merely froze. But I heard him exclaim as he drifted from sight, "I'll be seeing you soon. It might be tonight." Thanks for listening.